get started. So let's get started, seated position. Close the eyes. Set aside everything from the morning. Set aside your to-do list for the afternoon. Let's just concentrate on yoga for the next 50 minutes or so. Start focusing on the breathing. Even out the inhales, the exhales. Start getting a nice, even cadence to the breath. Notice where the breath is coming from. We'll notice how it changes over the course of the hour. For now, just take note where it's coming from. Start deepening the breath a little bit. Notice how the air comes in and out of the nostrils. And let's do a few of the Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breath, victory breath. Big inhale, start engaging the back of the throat as if you're starting to snore. Same thing on the exhale. Darth Vader breath, if you want. Maybe half a dozen of those. Start noticing if there are any joints or muscles or areas that are sensitive today that you want to pay extra attention to. Don't place undue pressure on those joints or muscles. Remember, it's your class. So you're here for your wellness, your health, not to please me, but to please yourself. And the poses are your expression of how you want to do a pose. I use the example of having a group of us sitting at the beach and we're all painting a seascape. We're all looking at the same thing, but all the pictures are going to be different. It's personal expression. So don't worry about how the pose looks, worry about how it feels. You should feel something in a pose. I'll give you some options if you want to go deeper. But always back off if a pose becomes too much. Or just skip the pose entirely. Begin our warm-ups just by circling the neck. Go in one direction, change up directions as you want. So neck circles. The neck holds a lot of tension, and often we don't realize it. So this is one little way you can release some tension in the neck. Go ahead and do one more. Come back to center and let's do some shoulder shrugs. Inhale. Shoulders up near the ears. Exhale. Let everything fall back down. Your pace. Inhale. Shoulders up. Exhale. Drop the shoulders. We're sitting up nice and tall, so we're also starting to engage the muscles in the back, lower back especially. And we're feeling ourselves grounded into the mat. One more shoulder shrug. Come back to seated mountain. Interlace fingers Palms facing forward. Just stretch through the arms. We're stretching through the triceps, across the back of the shoulder. Breathing deeply. Next inhale, swing everything over to the right. Start stretching through the left side of the body. Next inhale, swing back to center. Exhale, swing to the left. Next inhale, back to center. Exhale, come up. Add a little back bend if you want. Try not to arch the neck back too far. We don't want to compress the cervical spine unless we have to. Kind of scrunch the shoulder blades together. Get a nice stretch across the shoulders. Next inhale, bring everything back down. Hands behind the back. Interlace fingers. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, hinge forward at the hip. Seated mudra. Arms come up to whatever degree is comfortable. May not be much. Shoulders are going to limit how far you can come up. Next inhale, back up to seated mountain, and exhale. Fist forward, open and close fingers. We warm up the fingers, wrist, hands. Wrist circles, change direction at will. One more. Palms forward for the finger exercise. Index middle, middle ring, ring little. Alternate between them. Close the eyes if you want to try doing it by feel only. And go ahead and give the hands a little shake on. Shoulder rolls. Forward. Change direction, backward at your choice. One more. Back to seated mountain. Right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. A very basic seated spinal twist to the right. Looking for length. Feel the arm and the hand pushing against the mat. Feel the spine elongating, stretching through the back. Deep breathing. Next inhale, swing the arms around, spinal twist to the other side on the exhale. Next inhale, swing the arms around. Exhale, come back to seated mountain. Hands behind you. Chest up, looking up toward the ceiling. Again, try not to arch the neck back too far. You can stay here, raise the glutes into a cross-legged plank. Breathing deeply. Next inhale, bring everything back down. Feet out in front, seated straddle. Just walk the hands down the right leg as far as comfortable. Stop when you want to. As we stretch through the hips lower back. Little stretch to the hamstrings. Walk the hands back up and walk the hands down the left leg. Seated straddle. Walk the hands back up. Walk the hands down both legs. Right hand down right leg, left hand down left leg. Seated straddle. Come back up to sitting up tall. Bring the feet together in front of you. And let's just do some ankle circles. Go in one direction, change direction as you want. So start warming up the feet for the standing poses. Center everything, point toes down, point toes up. Just alternate, pointing down, pointing up. One more, and let's come around to hands and knees. Start with cow-cat, so inhale, tailbone up, chest up, head up for cow, exhale, arch the back, head hangs heavy, in cat. At your pace, inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Finish up one more. Come to flat back. Half planks. Inhale. Tilt forward. Exhale. Flat back. Your pace. Finish up one more. Back to flat back. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, bring the right arm down and under the left. Thread the needle. Right shoulder on the mat, right side of the head on the mat. A couple of deep breaths here. Next inhale, left arm comes up. Still in, thread the needle. Next inhale, left arm comes down, pull the right arm back through, return to tabletop. Next, inhale, left arm comes up, exhale, bring the left arm down and through, thread the needle, left shoulder on the mat, left side of the head on the mat. Couple of deep breaths here. And on the next inhale, right arm comes up. Next inhale, right arm down. Pull the left arm back through. And return to tabletop on the exhale. Tuck the toes under. Drop the glutes back toward the heels as we stretch the bottom of the foot. Come back up to hands and knees. Toes are already tucked, so go ahead and lift the yoga down dog. Try to get some length throughout the body, your arms pushing away, palms pushing the mat away from you. Lengthen the spine, stretching through the legs. Heels may or may not touch the mat, doesn't matter. Go ahead and walk the dog a little bit so you're alternating heels into the mat with the opposite knee coming forward. And go ahead and walk back up to forward fold. Head hangs heavy, knees can be bent or not. Reach for opposite elbows, ragdoll. Come up to standing, still in ragdoll. When you get near the top, big inhale. Open the arms up, exhale, standing mountain. Okay, feet together. For crescent moon. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, crescent moon to the right. A couple of deep breaths here. Next inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, crescent moon to the left. Next inhale, arms overhead. Separate the feet. And on the exhale, standing spinal twist to the right, hands on opposite hips, twisting from the waist. Chest squared off, pointing off to the right. Next inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, standing spinal twist to the left. Next inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, standing mountain. Chair flow. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, neutral chair. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, standing mountain. Hands behind you, fingers interlaced. Bend back, look up slightly for back bend. Again, we're not bending the neck back too far. Next inhale, come up to standing straight. Exhale, hinge forward at the hip, standing mudra. And back to standing mountain. Let's do some marching. Warm up the legs a little bit more. Come to a standing straddle. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale. Slight squat, come down onto your legs. Arch the back. And come up standing slow. These are your pace. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, squat. Round the back. Come up to standing. And just finish up one more. Back up to standing, and standing mountain, and sun salutations. So top of the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the right foot. Right knee comes to the mat, hands to the hips. Arms overhead, modified crescent lunge. A couple of deep breaths here. Next inhale, hands come down. Left foot extends back. Plank, push-up position. Knees to the mat, always an option. Lower to the mat, untuck the toes, forearms come forward, head comes up into Sphinx or Cobra, either one. Breathing deeply. Back up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, lift to Yoga Down Dog. Walk or step back up to forward fold. Come to standing. Arms overhead with the inhale. Exhale. Standing mountain. Same sequence, other side. Inhale. Arms overhead. Exhale. Forward fold. Step back with the left foot into low lunge. Left knee comes to the mat. Hands come up onto the hips. Arms overhead, modified crescent lunge. Hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back. Plank, push up. Lower to the mat. Untuck the toes. Forearms come forward. Sphinx or Cobra. Back to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Lift once again to down dog. Walk back up to forward fold. Come to standing. Arms overhead with inhale. Exhale. Standing mountain. Okay, warrior series. Come to the top of the mat. Step back with the right foot. Right toes pointed out. Bend into the left knee. Arms come up, warrior one. Variation on warrior one, open up the arms, lean back. Close the eyes if you want to test your balance. Back to warrior one. Move into warrior two. Left palm faces up. Left arm comes up. Right hand on the back of the right thigh for reverse warrior. See how much length you can get out of this. Stretching through the left arm. Back to warrior two. Right arm comes up. Left arm, rest on the left leg. Side angle pose. You can take your left hand and bring it to the mat or to your ankle if you want. Still side angle pose. Back to warrior two. Going into triangle by straightening through the left leg. Tilt out with the left hand, down into triangle. Same options here. You can place that left hand as far down as you want. Both hands down to the mat. Straighten through the back foot. The right foot turns pointing forward, pyramid. The left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift the right leg, single leg down dog. Right foot comes down. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Single arm down dog. Right hand back into down dog. Walk back up to forward fold. Let's Let's bring the right foot back into a stick. You can stay here. You can bring one hand up around the ankle. You can bring both hands off the mat. I'm staying modified. Bring that right foot down, back into forward fold. Come into chair, third eye. Neutral chair, heart center. Up to standing with an inhale. Exhale. Standing mountain. Come back to heart center. Close the eyes. Check the breathing. Notice how different it is now than when you started. It's probably quite a bit faster. That's okay. We're getting a little cardio in. Back to standing mountain. Back to the top of the mat. Same sequence other side. Step back with the left foot. Left toes pointed out. Bend into the right knee. Arms up for warrior one. Open up the arms. Tilt back. Option, close the eyes. Breathing deep. Back to warrior one, and move into warrior two. Right palm faces up. Right arm comes up. Left hand on the back of the left thigh, reverse warrior. Try to lengthen out that whole right side of the body. Back to warrior two. Left arm comes up. Right arm rest on your right leg for side angle pose. Back to warrior two. Straight through the right leg, right hand tilts out, right arm tilts down, triangle. Both hands down to the mat. Straighten through your left foot, left toes pointing forward, pyramid. Right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, single leg down dog. And down. Left hand on the outside of the right knee. Single arm down dog. Hand back down to down dog. Walk or step to forward fold. Left leg comes back into stick. So you're balancing on your right leg and both hands. You can lift one hand, lift both hands if you want. Left leg comes back down, left foot on the mat, and forward fold. Hands straight behind you in a chair. Swing forward up into neutral chair. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, heart center. Again, close the eyes. Observe the breathing. and back to standing mountain. Let's do a tree pose. So we'll start by balancing on your right leg. Left foot comes up. Stay here and modified. Foot comes up against the calf. Foot comes to the inner thigh. Whatever works. Hands can be out to the side, overhead, heart center. Bring everything back down, change sides. Balancing on the left leg. Right foot comes up, or stay modified as I am. You can add a degree of difficulty by closing your eyes and trying to do this. Takes your point of focus away, doesn't it? Okay, go ahead and bring everything back down. Back to standing mountain. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to hands and knees. I'll start with, from here, balancing cat. So right arm forward, left leg back. Looking for length, try pushing that right arm forward, extending the left leg back, keep the back straight and flat. Swing that right arm out to the right, left leg off to the left. Side balancing cat. Swing everything back to center. Bring the hand in, knee back down. Other side, left arm forward, right leg extends back. Stretch, stretch everything out. Left arm swings out to the side, right leg swings out to the side. Try to keep the back flat. Swing everything back to center and bring everything back down. Go ahead and come down onto your right forearm, right hip on the mat. Grab the left ankle, quad stretch. Scrunch your shoulder blades together, you get a little more stretch. Bring that left knee back down. Let's go into side plank by coming up onto your right hand. Right knee on the mat. Left leg extended. Left arm comes up. Option, raise the left leg. Option, lean the left arm back and open up the chest. Test your balance. And bring everything back down. Same thing, other side. So we're on our left forearm, left hip on the mat. Grab the right ankle, quad stretch. Bring that right knee on top of the left. Back into side plank, up on your left hand, left knee on the mat, right leg extended, right arm comes up. Option to raise the right leg. Option, point that right arm toward the back and open up the chest. And bring everything back down. Back to hands and knees. And seated position. Start with our butterfly. So bottoms of the feet together. Bring the heels in as far as comfortable. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, hinge forward at the hip. Hands can be under the toes. You want to try some variations. You can take the elbows, place them to the inside of the knees. Gently nudge the knees down a little more. You can also walk the hands forward, which will really give a stretch to the inner thighs and lower back. Breathing deeply. Walk the hands back up, hands under the ankles. Lift the feet up off the mat for balance and butterfly. Let go if you can and want to. Grab your big toes. Extend the feet out. Balancing straddle. Bring the feet together. Extend the feet out. Now we're in boat pose. Let's go ahead, reconnect with the legs, bring the feet down. Right foot extended out. Left foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, single leg. Let the hands fall where they may. So stretching through the lower back, hamstrings. Deep breathing. Walk the hands back up the leg. Take that left foot, place it to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand behind you. Left elbow to the inner part of the knee or seated spinal twist. Looking off to the right. Next inhale, swing the arms around and do the spinal twist to the left. Really push that back arm into the mat, into the floor. And try to bring the shoulder back a little bit so you get a nice opening of the chest. Next inhale, swing the arms around. Exhale, bring both feet out. Okay, extend the left leg. Right foot comes back to the inner thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Single leg. Breathing deeply. Walk the hands back up the leg. Take that right foot, place it to the outside of the left thigh. Left arm behind you. Right elbow to the inner knee. Seated spinal twist to the left. Next inhale, swing the arms around. Do the spinal twist to the other side, to the right. Next inhale, swing the arms around. Exhale, both feet out in front. Draw the feet up a little bit. We're going into crab pose. So get your feet out about like this, hands behind you. Raise the glutes. Adjust your arms and hands for tabletop position. Crab pose. Breathing deeply. Let the right foot Hover just a few inches above the mat. And down, same thing. Left foot hovers. And down. Go ahead, lower the glutes. Feet still out front. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. So we get the counter pose for this. Stretching in the opposite direction. Walk the hands back up. Come to cross-legged seat if you want. Legs out front's okay too. We'll do our eagle arms. So arms out for star. Rapid eagle arms. Inhale. Tilt up. Exhale, center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, center, back to star. Wrap eagle arms the other way. Inhale, tilt up. Exhale, center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, center, back to star. Back to seated mountain. And let's go ahead and go into a lying position. We'll do our lying poses. And move into Shavasana. So you're lying on your back. Let's start with both legs extended, arms overhead, full body stretch. And just go ahead, stretch the right side a little more than the left. Left side a little more than the right. Bring everything back to center. Now stretch the entire body, tips of the toes to tips of the fingers. See if you can get another ½ inch out of the entire body. Try to visualize your spine decompressing. Center everything again. Draw the knees into the chest. Reach for big toes for happy baby. Big toes, bottoms of the feet, ankles, whatever you want to reach. Right leg tilts to the right, left leg to the left, lying straddle. Come back to happy baby. Release the feet to the mat again, hands by the side. Bridge pose. Go ahead, lift the glutes for bridge pose. You can interlace the hands under the back if you want. Scrunch the shoulder blades together if you want. Lower the glutes to the mat. Right ankle above the left knee. Left leg into the air, reach behind for your left thigh. Reverse pigeon. Option. Bring the chin up toward the right leg. Option. Do this with your hands at your side. Do the raise just with core. Go ahead, bring that left foot down, switch sides, right foot on the mat, left ankle above the right knee, right leg comes up, reach the chin toward your left leg, either reach behind your right thigh or hands by the side, reverse pigeon. Bring everything back down. Bring the knees into the chest, arms out to the side. Now tilt both knees over to the right. Keep both shoulders on the mat. Look out over your left arm and left shoulder, reclining the spinal twist. Knees come back up to the center, and knees tilt to the left. Looking out over your right arm and right shoulder. Bring everything back to center. Draw the knees into the chest, hands wrapped around the shins. Rock from side to side. Take the knees in circles. As you want, we start winding down. A little more massage to the lower back. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself one last big hug. Bring the chin up toward the knees. Try to roll yourself into a little ball. Big inhale. Exhale, release everything. Feet come to the mat. Move into your relaxation, Shavasana position. And just start to let everything go. Allow the breath to become effortless and return to our normal breathing. Let the mind relax. Just be aware of all the sounds around you, the sensations. Let them pass without judgment. No judgment about your practice today either. It went perfectly for everyone. And just as we've spent the last 50 minutes or so in movement and exercise, now we do the opposite and just rest. Let the heart rate come back down. Let all the muscles relax. Let's do a body scan for relaxation. So start with your feet. Imagine that wave of relaxation just settling around your feet. So toes relax, bottoms of the feet relax, ankles, shins and calf muscles relax. Release any tension left in the hamstrings. Quadriceps relax. Glutes and hips relax. All the muscles in the back relaxing. Release any tension, tightness in the core and the chest. Observe the belly and the rib cage rising and falling with the breath. Relax the shoulders, down through the arms, forearms, wrists, hands and fingers. Relax the neck. If there's any tension remaining in the neck, go ahead and release it. That's where we started this journey, was releasing tension in the neck. Relax the jaw, the mouth, muscles in the face, around the eyes, forehead, back of the scalp. And take the next 2 or 3 minutes to give yourself permission to do absolutely nothing. And just see how deeply you can sink into that state of calm and relaxation and awareness without judgment. And see how deeply you can just dissolve into the mat. Let's go ahead and start wiggling toes and fingers. Just moving around a little bit. Maybe a little stretch or two. Gradually work your way over to lying on your side. And go ahead and work your way to a seated position. We'll close today's practice. Find a comfortable place for your hands. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel yourself grounded into the mat. Big inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Thank you for attending class today. It was a great class. Peace be with you. Namaste.